What's happening, everybody? Squeege here, and today we're going to be talking about some underrated albums from some of my favorite artists. Now, when I say underrated, I just mean that this project doesn't get enough love in comparison with their other projects. All right? Let's get into it. Starting off with Beach House, I think their most underrated album is Devotion. In comparison with Teen Dream or Bloom, Devotion just doesn't get enough love, but I think it's a super soft, warm, and romantic album that is just a breezy listen through any time of the year. I love it, and it should be getting more love, so go spin it. Okay, so next up I have Gorillaz. Now this is a very popular indie band, and I think, honestly speaking, finding an underrated album was tough, but I'm going with The Now Now. The Now Now came out in 2018, and it just didn't get that love, maybe because it was a bit more subdued, it was less funky and unorthodox, but I think it's really great. Like, songs like Idaho and Humility are just super calming and relaxing. And I love that. The Now Now, go listen to it now. Now finally we have my queen, Bjork. Now when it comes to Bjork's discography, a lot of the traction and the popularity goes towards her 90s and early 2000s work, but Vulnicura is an album that I absolutely adore for the subject matter and the bleak and at times insane production, and also her vocals are also always crazy and I love it. So that is easily her most underrated album. So those are just some underrated albums from some of my favorite artists, and I've got a list, plenty of options. So if you want to see this again, let me know in the comments, and be sure to follow, subscribe, like, do all that stuff, share, have fun, and I'll catch y'all next time.